Hi, Cozy friends! It's time to finally try Wanderstop. This is one I've been wanting to try since it came out, and life has been lifing. Spring has been springing. I've been trying to be outside enjoying spring, but now I want to run a tea shop and learn about the meaning of life and the purpose of life, which is slowing down and making tea, okay? I think that's kind of all I know about Wanderstop, but I'm really excited to try it out. I would say I have a mix of high hopes and a mix of like measured, realistic hopes for this, but I have heard good things, so I think that's where the high hopes are coming in. So let's just jump in. Okay, so far, gorgeous. Loving the colors and everything. I wonder if it's voice acted. I feel like it is.
My name is Alta, and I am a fighter. When you're in a fight with someone, only one thing matters. Control. Are you in control or not? Because if you're not, here's what happens. You get hit. Hard. You feel scared.
Ooh.
You submit.
Oh.
But if you do the work, if you put in the hours, if you give yourself no excuses, then you take back control. That feeling right there. The moment when you realize that your pain does not have to be an impediment, that it can be what drives you. That's the reason why I became a fighter. It's why I pushed myself harder than anybody I have ever known. I trained like my life depended on it.
Okay,
I took the time. I put in the work.
Yeah, you did.
And so, to this day, I have not lost a fight in 3.5 years. Undefeated for that long. God, it took everything, but I earned it.
Yeah, girl.
This is what I devoted my entire life to. Finally, I'm here. I made it. I can... I lost? How? No. I must have gotten sloppy. Complacent. I must have slacked on my training. I'm so stupid!
No, you're not.
But I can use this failure to push myself even harder. Train myself back up better than ever. Right. Maybe the loss was actually a lesson I needed. Once I've made it back to the top, I'll never allow... Again. I'm a failure. I'm weak. I'm a failure.
No.
I'm a failure. A failure.
I don't deserve it.
I don't deserve it.
No.
I don't want to be this person. No. Snap out of it, Alta. Do not go to that place again. Take responsibility. This can be fixed. Only one person in the world is good enough to train me back up. Master Winters.
Master Winter.
She was an unrivaled fighter in her time. A god. She'll know what to do. Her home lies deep within a forest, at the edge of the world. I'll find her no matter what it takes. I'll do whatever she demands of me. And when I leave this place, it will be on nobody's terms, but mine.
What an interesting premise. Wow. Really quickly, I'm gonna talk about what I liked about that. I loved, there's such an easy parallel to draw between her pursuit of being the best fighter in the world, undefeated, and any life goal that you have. And when you do fail inevitably to get to that goal, feeling like it's all my fault, it's something I'm doing, I'm the failure, and the negative self-talk of I'm so stupid, all of that is so relatable and so real for so many people. So I just feel like that immediately, I just love that. I love that that's a relatable, real journey that's packaged in this storyline. I think that's so interesting. And then now, knowing the premise of the game, knowing that she's going off to in her eyes, reach this end goal of finally feeling satisfied because she's an undefeated fighter. But we know that it's gonna end a little differently. The journey's gonna look a little different, and that maybe she learns something else matters, and that her end goal is maybe not that. I like that. I like that a lot. It's refreshing to have something to chase again. What kind of training will Master Winters put me through? I'm sure it'll be brutal. Good. I hope it's brutal. See that too, like the not feeling like you deserve a soft, peaceful, good life, like feeling like you deserve brutality and harshness, a certain kind of harsh discipline to be worth something. No, that's not true. Just have to, well, I'm tired. I'm gonna rest a moment. I'm gonna rest, let her rest. I'll just rest for a moment. No, she doesn't let you. No, I can't stop now. What are you doing, Alta? See, this is why you lose those fights. You keep hesitating. I was lazy. I let myself get complacent. I have to ensure it never happens again. That's all that matters. I have to. Wait, what's going on? Why does my sword suddenly feel so heavy? What happened? I can't carry it. Stop this, Alta. Pick your sword up. Pick it up. What are you doing? No. This is impossible. I've carried this sword with me every single day for more than 7 years. It's a part of my own body at this point. What's going on? What's wrong with me? Alta, you have to leave the life behind. You've got to leave it behind. Do I leave the sword here? Can I do that? Is that okay? I don't know if I have another choice. I'll never find Master Winters at the pace I'm going. Why are you in a rush, Alta? Why are you in such a rush? Master Winters might not be going anywhere. I'll just leave it here for now. Then as soon as I find her, we'll come get the sword and resume the training. I'll be right back. Okay, there we go. It feels good to move quickly. You know, if I keep up this pace, I could... hang on. Rest a moment. Just for a second. Just a moment. And then back to it. I'm gathering my energy. I'll summon everything I have and push until I find Master Winters. Just gathering my energy, then right back to it. Oh, poor thing. Poor thing. Doesn't know when to stop and slow down. A very good morning, miss. Good to see you're awake. I have to go. Oh, my goodness. You're not feeling well? I can't stay here. I need to leave. Oh, I see. How delightful. Say, Boro would very much like a cup of tea. Which is to say, this one's name is Boro. A pleasure to be making your acquaintance. And you are having a name as well? Alta. Wonderful! Welcome to Wanderstop, Miss Alta. Wanderstop is the name of my tea shop, you see, right there in front of us. As long as I am making tea, would Miss Alta like some tea as well? No. An acceptable answer. Tea only for Boro, then. Wait. Did you carry me here from the forest? Indeed, it seems I am still having the upper body strength of my youth. Boro was once fastidious about developing his triceps, if you can imagine. My sword. We have to go back and get my sword. Oh, not to worry. Boro already retrieved the sword. It was lying not far from where I found you. So you could pick the sword up? Did it feel really heavy? No, I don't believe so. Just the normal sword weight. Is the sword supposed to be heavy? This is so interesting. The dilemmas of Alta. It was heavy just before I passed out. How interesting. No, it was simply the way a sword should be. May I ask what brought you here to this forest? I'm looking for someone. I see. For fun? Master Winters is a legendary warrior. She lives somewhere out here. I need her to train me. So for fun, wonderful. Now then, it's time for the tea Boro promised to himself. Very exciting. Something has occurred to me. You said you are not wanting to drink tea, but perhaps you'd wish to help me make tea? The making of tea, it is good for the soul and body. Perhaps help you recover? I'm a fighter, not a tea maker. Only fighting for Miss Alta. She does not sleep, breathe, or eat. Only fight. I love Boro. Yeah, basically. Well, I suggest that you at least do the breathing. Very important stuff. And although making tea is perhaps not as vital as breathing, I think you'd enjoy it. Think of yourself. You have collapsed from your journeys and are badly in need of rest. You can run back into the woods. Yes, it's true. Or you can briefly relax here while keeping your hands occupied. What is there to lose by spending just a few easy minutes making tea? And then, of course, straight back to your exciting journeys in the forest. Nothing but a momentary diversion. What do you say? Do not feel like you have to answer right away. I will be over there inside the shop. If you wish to help me make tea, come speak with me and I would be glad to show you how. It is entirely up to you. Please take your time and be well. Boro respects our boundaries and our choices, but he also knows what's good for us. I like Boro. I do. Okay, hold LT to run or use to toggle running on and off. Wait, hold LT to run. Okay. Ooh, it's so pretty. It's so pretty. Just the like distance, the loading distance of the graphics aren't very far. These are so cute. Hello, can I pet you? Oh, I can pick him up. I can pick up a little Pluffin. Wait, you guys, I have a, oh my God, I have a little keychain of the Pluffin. I wish I had it with me. They sent me a PR box and I have a little keychain guy of him. And some teas that I think are from the game. So that'll be cool to see and make in real life. I did buy the game myself though, if anyone's curious. Bought it with me own coins, me own tuppence. Okay, what is this? Can I just sit? Oh. Okay. Aww. That's nice. There's just little moments to like sit down and chill. That's cute. Okay. I want to leave now. It was a little glitchy, but not too bad. This is so cute. Okay. I don't know what all this is. And I don't think I'm supposed to. I think I'm supposed to find Boro. I just don't know how. Whoa. Ooh. Whoa. I could just plant anywhere? I don't know what I'm doing, you guys. I probably should not be planting. Okay, where is Boro? Oh, and then I could just set stuff down. Interesting. I do appreciate how there's, oh, there he is. I do appreciate how there's already like a bit of freedom in things. That's kind of cool. Okay, let's talk to Boro. Ah, hello, miss. You've decided to join me. I'll do this with you only until I'm well enough to travel. Very good. I'm understanding completely. Now then, we must be showing you the steps to make tea. If we are going to do this properly, we must harvest our own ingredients. No cutting corners at Wanderstop. Please, won't you come with me? I'll show you to the maintenance room to gather our tools. Highlight mode. Hold RT to highlight the current location of another character. Oh, that's helpful. Okay, items or character. That is helpful. That is so cute. What is happening over here? That's so cute. Okay. I'm ready, Boro. Welcome to the maintenance room. Here you will find all sorts of useful tools for running a tea shop. For instance, the tools that we must use to dry the tea leaves. Do you see the basket that is right there? Go ahead and pick it up. With the basket in hand, you can gather up tea leaves that have grown outside. Just scoop them right into the basket, no trimming required. Remember, you'll need an entirely full basket before the tea drying process can begin. Once your basket is full, return here and place the leaves into one of these bowls. The leaves will begin naturally drying themselves just like that. If you have used up all of the tea bushes that are in front of our shop, you can always find more out in the clearing. They regrow in plentiful numbers along the outer edge of the clearing. No need to worry about running out. All sound good? Why don't you get some tea leaves drying, then please come speak with me. Okay, wait, I need the basket. I need the basket. Wee, wee, wee. How do I know when the basket's full? I think that's how I know, because it says tea basket full in the corner. Okay. What a beautiful animation. Excellent job. Please come see me to discuss next steps. You've set the leaves out to dry and it will be several minutes before the process is complete. Once they have fully dried, they will clump together into a tea ball, easy for storage and transportation. Yes, the tea ball is really the most convenient of nature's miracles. But miss, we can put the tea ball out of our minds for now. The next step is to do a bit of gardening. Perhaps you already saw the wall of tools behind you. Each of them can help us in some way. For right now though, all we are needing is the watering can. It looks like a frog. Oh, it sure does. Oh my God, it's so cute. Please, won't you take the watering can with you? Perhaps stash it in your pocket for easy use. Then with your watering can stashed, come and meet me outside by the garden. Press X to stash an item. This will move it into your pocket. X can be used when the item is in your hand or when the item is on the ground in front of you. Okay. To open a pocket, press and hold. To retrieve an item, scroll through the inventory list using R. Okay. Oh yeah, sure do. Sure do have tools right there. Okay, I'm gonna stash that. Grab that, stash that, grab that, stash that, grab that, stash that. All right, I'm stashed, brother. I've got everything I need. Welcome to the garden. Here is where Boro likes to do the planting of plants. As you can see, we are already having a blue fern here in the garden. But miss, we can grow this simple plant into a larger one, almost like magic. Please imagine a grid surrounding our blue fern. If you were to plant 2 additional simple plants on either side of it forming a line, then the fern in the middle becomes a plant egg. It is the miracle of life. Here, I will give you a seed for more blue ferns so that you can try it yourself. Of course, you can be making these plants anywhere in the clearing that you'd like, not just the garden. Boro simply enjoys the feeling of making plants in the garden. So why don't you go ahead and make a line of blue seeds and let me know when it's done. Okay. Okay, wait, make a line. I'm confused. Make a line like that? Like that? I did it. Hello, miss. How goes the making of plant egg? Uh-oh, I need more seeds. Of course. Here's another blue fern seed. I messed up, I think. I think I was supposed to put it like right next to each other. There we go. Plant egg, plant egg. What does it do? I finished making the plant egg. Fantastic! The next step is to be watering it. Remember the watering can you stashed earlier? Now is the time to be retrieving it. Please take the watering can to any of the spigots connected to water. We have several around. Fill the watering can with water, then pour it into your new egg. Once you've done this, please come speak with me again. Okay. Oh, I have to get it. Oh, wait. There we go. All right, we're filling. I will say, after Hello Kitty, I'm a little spoiled with the watering cans. I'm a little bit spoiled, I will say. Oh, it's pretty! I do feel a little bit like, why do I have to fill my watering can? It's not just always full. Okay, where did I put, is it here? Yeah, I put this here. I didn't mean to put it there. Oh, I put one over here too. Oh, is that the tea? Is that the timer for the tea? Timer for the tea! No! Oh, that worked. I'm going a little ahead of myself. I can't help it. I always do that. Okay. Hey, bud. Aha! You have successfully watered the plant egg. Once you water the egg, it will grow into a hybrid plant. The plant you have made is what I call a small hybrid. Try using your watering can on it again. It will grow even more seeds. In this way, you can be using small hybrids to make as many new plants as you'd like. Once you've picked a fresh new seed from the small hybrid, please let me know. I wasn't totally following, but sure. Oh, and then you just keep, well, what's the limit? You know, what's the limit? Oh, I suppose that's the limit. Okay, stash. Okay, and then do we do it again? You know, I'm realizing I think it has to be in a diagonal, which makes sense. Oh my god, it just keeps growing? The sound of the watering can. Okay, let's stash. Okay, I got more seeds. Excellent! Let us move on to the next step. I love how he was like, do you want to help me make tea? First of all, do you want tea? I said no. He said, do you want to help me make tea? She said, sure. He said, okay, let's start from scratch. Let's start from growing the actual tea leaf. Okay. Oh my god, how many steps are there? Do not be alarmed, miss. We are down to the last several dozen steps of the process. Are you serious? No, this was a joke. Boro was joking. We really aren't too terribly far off. Please, I would beg your patience. I know this is being a lot, but I am certain you will handle it admirably. Can you guess what we will be making after small hybrids? Guess! Large hybrids. That is correct! Just as small hybrids produce seeds, large hybrids will give us fruit. Remember how you used a line pattern to be making a small hybrid? Well, to make a large hybrid, we instead use this triangular pattern. You do not have to reuse any of the plants we planted to make the small hybrid. This is an entirely new shape. How does that sound? Simply use some of the blue seeds you produced to make this new triangular pattern. Once you made the large hybrid, water it to receive fruit just like you did to get seeds. Go ahead and try it. And please tell me when you picked a fresh fruit from the plant. Okay, I gotta get my watering can. There we go. No, I messed up. Hold on. Okay, there we go. This is truly beautiful. A beautiful game. This game feels like a winter to me. If I were to put it in a season, I would say winter, you know? Okay, so we need a triangle pattern, which this one would have been perfect if it were not here. Can I clip it? Can I clip it up? I can. He yelled at me for clipping the plant. I'm sorry. I want to put a seed here. I'm sorry. I am a harbinger of destruction. There we go. Okay. There we go. Whoa! Big boy. Oh, yay. We got a little fruit. Oh, okay. That's all we can get from it. Yay. We got a chip. I've got a chip. I've got a chip. I did it. I made a fruit. Wonderful, miss. You have excelled at gardening. Truly, you have. The fruit you've made is called a chip chip, and we will be using it in our tea momentarily. I will tell you though, if you wish, there are many more hybrids to discover. We have a variety of large hybrids and small hybrids that can be made using these patterns. Here, I will be giving you a field guide that shows you more. Within the pages of this field guide, you will see prompts for how to make the other hybrids. You can also learn more about the fruits each hybrid produces. Understanding the attributes of these fruits will be quite useful when making tea, yes. Okay, that's all for gardening. Do you feel accomplished? Sure, why not? It is a begrudging sense of accomplishment, but I will accept it. However, we are now done with gardening and it is time to make tea. Come, let's go inside and I will explain the tea machine to you. Okay. Okie dokie. Press Y to open field guide. Oh. Okay, I don't know anything yet. I have to discover, I guess. And then can I pick these up? I'm gonna pick one tea ball up. There he is. You're so sneaky. Here we are back inside the shop. What a whirlwind adventure you and I have been on. Why is this so complicated? I thought tea was simple. Goodness, no! Tea making will crush the mind, it will! If this is all too much information, then perhaps we should take a small break, just to let our minds relax a bit. Oh, Boro could tell a joke! Sure, tell me this joke. Okay, here's the joke. A librarian and a farmer are eating dinner in a fancy restaurant. Suddenly, one of them notices a sign that says no librarians or farmers allowed. They both become quite scared that they're going to be kicked out of the restaurant, when suddenly the farmer removes his mask and reveals he's actually an astronaut. Or maybe, actually, hang on. What if they're eating dinner in space and the sign says no astronauts? Okay, yes, that is much funnier. Are you improvising this joke? Yes! Why? Well, Boro is attempting a more organic feeling for the joke. That way the humor is feeling light and fresh, wouldn't you agree? I could never say, no, this is dumb stop. Oh my god. Fine, but this better make me laugh. Yes, of course. Okay, where were we? The librarian and the farmer are eating dinner in a restaurant in space and a sign says, no astronauts allowed. This means there is no concern of them being kicked out of the restaurant until both of them remove their masks. They're both astronauts. Oh no, this is a tragedy. Surely they're going to be kicked out of the space restaurant. But then, let's see. But then the sign removes its mask too. It isn't a sign after all. It's the dessert menu. They both order dessert. One asks for custard, the other asks for a banana split. Then after dessert, they leave the restaurant and go to the movie theater. Is this joke going somewhere? Miss, this is all part of the process. Humor cannot be rushed. Yeah, but it has to get somewhere eventually. Do not worry. With Captain Boro in charge, this joke boat will be steered safely into a harbor of laughs. Okay. So after dinner, they go to the movie theater and they look at what movies are playing. Many movies are showing. There's some comedies, some dramas, a couple of horror films, and let's see. Oh, I've got it. Here's the punchline. So one of the astronauts says, how about this movie? It's called The Train That Ran Out of Fuel. And the other one says, no thanks, I hear it really loses steam at the end. Do you get it? The movie and the train both lose steam? What? Wait, what was the point of the astronauts? Why was there a whole section of the joke where they ate dinner and took off their masks? That was character building, creating context. You see, the first half of the joke helps you care about them. You're invested in their story. No, I'm not. I don't care about the astronauts at all. I see. Well, this is all useful feedback. Boro will be refining and workshopping his material going forward. At any rate, that delightful diversion into comedy has left us both refreshed and relaxed. Shall we get back to tea making? I am quite excited because this next step is the most important of all. Behold the tea machine. Oh, it's so cute. It is so cute. Yes, the tea machine is a most vital part of preparing drinks. It is user-friendly, miss? I do not even know. But for your convenience, I will add a few new pages to your field guide. These instructions should help explain how the tea machine is to be used, I hope. Pour the water. Wait, climb the ladder until you reach the rope hanging from the ceiling, pull the rope to pour a fresh batch of water, then heat the water. They will also explain where to be using the tea ball in the chip chip fruit that we made earlier. How does that sound? Would you like to try using these instructions to make tea? Can't you just show me the steps? I'm not sure if I want to be constantly checking a book. Of course, I'm completely understanding. I will show you the steps to use the machine, but remember that they are all written down in your field guide as well. First, climb up this ladder to the rope at the top. Okay, I wish this is how you really made tea. The ladder can conveniently be used to access all parts of the tea machine. Once you're up here, pull down on the rope to pour as much water as you'd like. Go give that a shot and I will move on to the next step when you're done. Oh my goodness. I do have my tea ball though. Hold A to pour down. Okay, can I accidentally overflow it? Next up, no, I can't, by the way. Next up is to heat the water. Simply climb down the ladder a bit to reach the bellows. Pump the bellows while keeping the heat at exactly the right temperature. Once the water is fully boiling, the steps will be complete. Aha, now that is some steaming hot water. You are doing quite well so far, managing our complicated tea machine with ease. Tell me, are Boro's instructions helpful, or would you rather be figuring out the rest of the machine on your own? I'm gonna say keep giving me the instructions. Of course, I am more than happy to. Next, you will rotate the ladder to the right until you reach this valve. Kick the valve and it will transfer our boiling water over to the infuser. Okay. And just like that, our water scurries over to the infuser. Okay. Is this where we put the tea bubble, the tea orb, the tea blob? While the infuser is open, position yourself in front of it with an item in your hand. You can reach the infuser from the bridge or while still on the ladder, whichever you prefer. Then you toss any item into the infuser. Any item at all. This, of course, where you will be placing a tea ball and a chip into the mixture. Give it a shot. Okay. Wait, I feel like I can't do that. Oh, here, tea ball. Okay, and then a chip. Yay! Well done! The water will only be changing color once you have added your tea ball. Okay, one more valve to kick and then we will move on to our final step. Okay. The finished tea has been transferred to our final orb, the pyramid. The next step will be to get off the ladder, find an empty cup, and place it on the grate below. Then pull the rope you see here in order to pour tea into the cup. And that's it. You will be having yourself one shiny new cup of chip tea. Congratulations! You can even pour multiple cups of tea from the same batch if you wish. All right, we are finding a cup. We have founding a cup. Put it there. Pull the rope. Oh, I fear I did no tea at all. Here. Miss, I am noticing that this is an empty cup. Oh, I'll go put tea in it. Very good. Okay. Oh, there we go. Okay. Ah, this is the tea that you have made? Yep, here it is. Ah, splendid. Delicious! It is everything that Boro was hoping for. Won't you join me at my favorite bench? I think it would be the perfect place to enjoy this tea. Fine. That is the spirit. This is so cute. So stinking cute. Ah, delightful. A cup of tea, a nice view, and a new acquaintance. Tell me, do you find the scenery as enchanting as I do? Is it a feast for your eyes? I'm not an art critic. It's fine. I will take it. I must say, to hear a note of positivity from you is a beautiful thing, like a ray of sunshine. There are things I like. Oh, do tell, what is bringing you joy? I can't really think of anything right now. That is okay. It is just fine to like nothing. For me personally, there are a few satisfactions in the world, quite like running a tea shop. To make a warm drink and put it in the hands of a customer. Yum! What a feeling. If you ever put your mission on hold, I am always looking for help here at the shop. Wait, put my mission on hold? Why exactly would I do that? I simply mean that it is possible you decide to stop looking for this Master Winters. And if that were to happen, you would be welcome to stay here and... What are you talking about? You think I'm someone who would give up on this? It could happen. People are changing their course all the time. Perhaps you are not able to be finding her, or you are simply tired. It is normal to... Wait, no. Stop right there. You've known me for 10 minutes and you're talking about how you think I'd quit? I've devoted every day of my life to this. Every single day. For years and years. You have no idea the sacrifices I've made. The pain I've endured. You can't begin to imagine it. Do you understand that fighting is the one single thing I've spent my life on? I can't give it up. Drama. So dramatic. I am sorry, miss. I was not meaning to touch on such a nerve. It's not a nerve. It's me. You're talking about me. If I don't find Master Winters, then I can never be the person I want to be ever again. But you think I should just give it up? Live in mediocrity for the rest of my life? Just serve tea and try not to spend every single day thinking about how I had everything and let it slip away? Do you want me to fail? Would it feel good to see the big, strong warrior have to fall and cry and beg for help? Miss, what am I doing here? Why am I even having this conversation? Oh, she still can't pick it up. Why can I not lift my own sword? It doesn't make sense. I need to get out of here. I need to get out of here right now. Oh. It's like Severance. She just walks back in. Her Audi is like, no, we need this. Honey, we need this tea shop. You and I. No, no, no. I can't give up on fighting Master Winters. Never. Not until she trains me back into excellence. Back to being undefeated. She's so dramatic. But I get it. I get it, girl. I get it. If I have to, I can't believe how tired I've been. I'm gonna say rest. I'm gonna give her rest. She needs it. Is that really okay? Can I just rest?
Think, Alta. Why are you here in this forest? Because of those fights. I lost and there was no good reason. I lost. It was so stupid. I was undefeated for over 3 years. Remember how bad it felt, Alta? How you wanted to die? That's why you're here, in this forest.
Aww. Alta.
Hold on to that feeling. Hold on to that anger.
Yes! This is the motivation I need. I need the fear and the anger. I need it to lose. I can use it to get better. Look at me. I'm back. How do you like this, huh, Boro? You think I'd quit because it got hard? Maybe once I'm back to normal, I'll find him just so I can show him how strong. Is this a mind palace we're in? Is Boro simply a mind man? A man in our mind? Ah, there you are, coming around again. I must say, continuing to carry you here from the forest is reinvigorating Boro's triceps. How are you feeling? Any better? Miss, something's wrong with me. What's going on? What's wrong with me? Miss, I am not seeing anything wrong with you. I lost 2 fights for no reason. Undefeated for 3.5 years, and then suddenly I can't control my body. It's not like me. Something's wrong. And you were thinking that forever, into the end of time, you would never lose? Yeah, something like that. My goodness, no wonder you're in the state you are. What do you mean? Miss Alta, you are tired. Can you not see how tired you are? It is palpable. You radiate exhaustion. I am not a scientist doctor. I did not do the 14 years of scientist doctor school, but it is obvious that what you need is some time to rest. To take your attention off this task of yours and just let the mind wander. That sounds unproductive. Extremely! Now you are understanding! Miss Alta being so productive is causing her great harm, it would seem. But if I can find Master Winters, any pain I put myself through now will be worth it. Miss, I cannot make you stay here. You are welcome to return to the forest. You can go out there and run to your heart's content. You can collapse again and again and again if that's what you want. And then one of these times you will be collapsing for good. But here, in the tea shop, you could spend some time relaxing. Will it fix you? No, but it may just let you heal just a little bit. So here's what I'm suggesting. Stay here and help me run the tea shop just for now. The work is simple here, but it's enjoyable. It's not hard. We have no goals to meet and no schedule to keep. We work on our own time. It might be a good way to take your mind off things and just relax. Then, when you feel fully at 100% strength again, away you go. Simple, restful, and no obligations. What do you say? Let me think about it. Of course, there's no pressure to come or go. You may do as you please. How about this? I will be here in the shop, tending to what is needed. If you would like to try out running the tea shop, just come speak with me. Take your time. There is no rush. Man, this is making me a little emotional. Oh, my goodness. This is genuinely making me so emotional. I need to wander to distract myself really quick. God, yeah, I don't know. This is really, it's like, it resonates a lot with certain times in my life. And I'm sure certain times in all of our lives when we beat ourselves up for just not having the energy for normal life things or the things we're trying to push ourselves towards. And we blame ourselves for it instead of blaming maybe the system that we live in for making us feel like we have to push ourselves to that point and push ourselves to a limit that we can't maintain, and it's just not sustainable. Oh, this is pretty. Oh, that's so cute. Oh, and there's so many little areas you can like decorate and grow. This is so cute. I'm really trying not to cry right now. Yeah, this is really sweet. And we haven't even like felt the whole weight of the story, and I already feel like so touched by the message that they are putting forward, you know? Rest. We all deserve rest. The world is crazy. The world's crazy right now. The world is crazy in general. If you can't bring yourself to do a basic task, if you can't bring yourself to do a hard task, if you can't bring yourself to push yourself, do not beat yourself up for it. Do not turn inward. Don't blame yourself. It is the circumstances we're living in right now. We all deserve a little break. We all deserve a little rest here and there, okay? And that's not to say like your whole, you should never work hard ever in your whole life. No, there's times to work hard. There's times to push yourself. There are times when you know you have it in you, but there's also times when you know you don't have it in you, and that if you push yourself that little bit extra, that's your breaking point. That's your burnout. That's what's pushing you off that ledge, like, in your heart, in your soul and your spirit, what's reaching burnout, what's approaching burnout, what's approaching self-sabotage, self-destruction, self-harm, and what's not, and what's sustainable, and what feels good to you and your body and your spirit and your et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. I just think that's so important, and it's such a good way to portray that in such a like simple message. Okay, I'm gathering myself. Aha! So you are feeling up for helping me run the tea shop then? Briefly. Literally, as soon as I can pick up my sword again, I'm out of here. Of course, the very split second you are well enough. Besides, I owe you. So if I was in your debt for that, consider the debt repaid. It sounds like a very equitable business exchange. So, what's first? What's first is that we must be better acquainting you with the shop. Please come with me. This is reminding me of like the wave of corporate peeps, this is literally me. The wave of corporate people quitting their jobs and like finding a bookshop to work for, or a flower shop, or a coffee shop. It's like perfectly mirrored in the story. If I just need to say this, if I had this game when I was still at my law firm, I think I would have had a mental breakdown, like in a good way, kind of. But like, I truly think this would have pushed me over the edge, and I think I probably would have quit a lot sooner than I did. If for better or for worse, I don't know, but this definitely would have had an impact on me. It would have hit a nerve for sure. Welcome back to the maintenance room. Miss Alta, the last time we were here, I pointed you in the direction of our watering can, but I did not tell you how much... Oh, I already took the other tools. But I did not tell you much about the other tools. They are also quite useful, yes. Of course, you probably know this, seeing as you've already taken every tool off the rack. I did. You must be feeling eager to do shop management work, eh? Why, Boro feels the exact same way. The broom is useful for sweeping up any unsightly leaf piles that gather outside. And if you find any trinkets hidden in the leaves, you are welcome to keep them. Similarly, if you notice any weeds growing outside, perhaps you'll use our clippers. Personally, Boro finds it quite relaxing to do a bit of weeding. Am I weird for thinking this? Perhaps. This is all quite a lot of information, yes? Here I will add some notes to your field guide. That way, it is all conveniently written down. I hope you will be taking good care of our shop's tools. Boro is quite fond of them. Also, did you see the little trains moving on the rail? This is our dishwasher! Oh, that's so cute! When a cup is dirty, you can be placing it here on one of the dishwashing train cars. Then the cup will be dropping over here in the maintenance room, thoroughly cleaned. It is the traditional rail, train, and waterfall dishwashing system as in olden times. Is everything making sense so far? Yeah, yes, lie. That's so funny. Very good, I'm glad to hear. While we are here in the maintenance room, let us get you some attire. If you are to run a shop, then you must look the part. How else will our customers know to come to you for tea? Oh god, people will just walk up to me and ask for tea? With the right apron, they will. Here, let us see if this apron looks the part on you. Oh, cute. Wow, with this apron you look like someone full of excitement to run a tea shop. That isn't in any way true, and you know it. Indeed, I did know it, but I was thinking aspirationally. Okay, there's one more thing we must do before opening the shop. This way! I love Boro. What is it, Boro? What is it? You can't jump in this game. Oh, I want to sweep. I want to sweep. Oh, I like it. I like that the task... Oh, a cup! Give it to me. Give it to me. Give me the cup. Give me the cup. Stop it. Oh, it's beautiful. It is your lovely sword. Very beautiful specimen. The sword is still too heavy to lift, yes? Oh. Yep, still heavy. Wonderful. Oh, please come with me. What are we doing with the sword? Am I gonna cry? What are you doing with it? Putting it in the tree? Okay. It really doesn't feel heavy to you? Not even a small amount. For now, let us leave the sword right here. Perfect. It is quite lovely here, don't you think? Boro, you don't know how important this sword is to me. Can I be asking where this sword came from? When I first began taking fighting lessons seriously, I decided I would smith my own sword. Seemed like a good idea. I threw myself into it, learning everything there was to know about blacksmithing. But soon I realized I could easily spend my entire life just learning to make swords. It was so complex. If I wanted to become great, I had to pick only one thing and commit to it and leave everything else behind. So I picked only one thing, being a fighter. After that, I commissioned a great blacksmith, someone equally devoted to their craft, to make this sword for me. I was obsessive. I demanded a million alterations. We didn't stop until the sword was perfect. A sword that would let me pursue this one focus and leave everything else behind. I'm not a blacksmith. I'm not a tea maker. I'm a fighter. That's all I intend to be. This sword is a part of me. I feel sick not being able to hold it anymore. I'm gonna find a way to carry it again. I promise. Yes, I can see that you will. Boro is most confident in you. All right, I believe it's time for us to open the shop. Are you having other questions before we start? So how exactly am I to run this tea shop? Well, I suppose making tea for customers is generally preferred, but other than that, you may be doing as you please. There are no specific rules. Simply take care of the shop in whatever way is feeling right to you. Customers may very well arrive soon in case you wish to prepare any tea ingredients for them. Oh, and if you are needing a refresher on how to make plants, try going to our library upstairs. There is a book in there on gardening written by Boro's very good friend Sylvia. You may find it useful. I'm quite certain Sylvia has phrased it better than I could have. With that, let us begin the exciting tea management adventure. It is beginning! Here we go. Are we doing it? Yes, we are doing it right now. It is happening as we speak. Okay, great. Good for us. Good for us indeed. All right, we're doing it. Boro. Boro is the best ever. We all need Boro on our own healing journeys through life. Okay, you can swap an item in your hand from an item in your inventory. No need to stash the held item first. Okay, I gotta be honest, I don't know what that means. We really can just plant anywhere. That is wild. Okay, I would like to figure out how to plant these little mushroom guys while they're here. So we do have some tea ready if there is a customer that comes. But I do want to look at the library. Let's see what they've got. Let's see what they've got. Okay, flip page. So you've decided you want to... Small hybrids. You can make a hybrid by combining a simple plant with itself. Interesting. Okay. And thought that's for babies. Then you've got, oh my god. Okay, so there's actually just only two. It's the triangle pattern, and it's the I'm gonna put this back. Oh, hello. What's up here? Nothing. Gonna wash that cup. Oh, hi. Oh my gosh, hi. Hello there. Yes, hi. This is a tea shop. Do you want some? Oh, no. No, thank you. I'm fine. No tea. Thank you for asking though. Sure. In that case, I'll just, do something else then. Sure. Okay. Okay, you can hold RT to highlight the current location of characters who want to talk with you. Okay, amazing. I like the little spin he just did. Hello, miss. I saw you speaking with our new customer. How did it go? Terribly. I asked them if they wanted tea, right? And they just said no. I see. And what is the terrible part? That's the terrible part. This is a tea shop. People are supposed to order tea. Are they? Who made this rule that one must be ordering tea? I did. I made it right now. You did, I'm guessing. Boro did nothing of the sort. In fact, we are having almost no rules here. That's stupid. There have to be rules is like rule number 1. Miss Alta, you might wish to try a lighter touch with our customers. Some of them will ask for tea, some will not. It is being entirely their decision. We are not in control of them, no. But the rules. Has Miss Alta never broken a rule before in her life? No. This person is in our tea shop. They are going to drink tea. I'm putting my entire mission on pause to be here, to make tea for people. The least they could do is respectfully take tea when I offer it. Well, it sounds like you've made up your... Can it, T-Man? We're doing it my way now is so funny. I'm gonna say it that way. Can it, T-Man? We're doing it my way now. Okay, crazy lady. I'm kidding. She's going through something. I understand. Okay, I'm gonna put the good cups, the clean cups out here. Whoa, someone's horse out here? Hey there, we just talked a second ago. Oh, right, yeah. Hello? Yeah, about that. This is insane. You said you don't want tea, but that was obviously a slip of the tongue. Oh, well, I don't mean to correct you, but that was what I meant to say. About tea, I mean, not wanting it. So yeah, that's what I said, I think. No tea. Thank you. Do you know what I'm going through right now? It's so unhinged. Let me explain to you what my day has been like. Oh, I can't carry my sword, the most single important thing to me. Oh, I'm so sorry, I didn't know. And now I'm out here trying my hardest to run a tea shop for who knows how long, and my one responsibility is to put tea in people's hands. That's it. I'm sorry, you have to do that? So I'm going to make you a tea and you will drink it because you're in a tea shop. Yes? Are we good? I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. For what? I need to leave. Goodbye. I'm sorry. What? You can't leave. How will I give you tea? I'm sorry. Unhinged. Oh my god. We just scared away someone who was just here chilling. Imagine for a moment, as long as you're mine. Imagine you go to a coffee shop to kind of just hang out for a bit, and someone yells at you and says, no, you need. Oh, we're gonna get yelled at. I know we messed up. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. Shoot. Oh wait, I have an extra one. We're good. Hey man, you're kind of in my way. Boro, they left. The person in the cape just walked out on me for no reason. I see. And did you happen to insist that drinking tea is an absolute requirement here? No, I completely made space for whatever they wanted. It's a lie. I see the connection you're trying to make, and I refuse to acknowledge it. Miss Alta, Boro is very glad to see you tackling your new role so enthusiastically. But please remember that making tea is only being a part of what Wanderstop offers. Customers may simply want to rest here for a moment, yes? Just a break from travel? Or sometimes they are not even knowing what they want, and that is okay as well. These people seem like real losers. You're here, mamas! Sounds like they don't need me then. Indeed, in some cases that might be true. But then why am I here at all? If there isn't something I can do out here, I'm gonna lose my mind. Otherwise, if I'm not making progress on something, I'm going to freak out. Well, how would you feel about using some downtime to maintain the shop a bit? I'm sure we will be having new customers soon. It might be good to do some preparation. For instance, if there are any new plants you wish to make, perhaps now is a good time. Or if you see any leaves gathered into piles, you can sweep them up too. The time between customers is our downtime, Miss Alta. It is a moment just for us. Please, I would encourage you to enjoy it if you can. Oh, and you can also do Boro's favorite pastime in the world, drinking tea. Would you perhaps try making a cup of tea for yourself? I think you might like it. You should be looking in your field guide to find a fruit flavor that would suit you. With your finished cup of tea, perhaps you'll find a nice spot to sit and drink it. Sitting in a lovely place with a delightful beverage is easy to let the mind wander, yes? It's a time only for you, Miss Alta. Some lovely time to do nothing at all. Yes, a wonderful sort of stuff tea is. Well then, do you feel as though you have enough to do now in our downtime? Sure, maybe. Wonderful. That is good to be hearing. I am very grateful for your patience and good luck with your continuing tea shop adventures. All right, bye, Boro. I need to plant this thing. All right. Thanks, bud. Oh. Well, now I'm confused on what this is going to yield. Is this going to yield a fruiting one? I don't think so. No, not a fruiting one. Okay. What about dupe shroom, hue shroom? What if I do 3 hue shrooms in a row? Or is a hue shroom technically a fruit? I think a hue shroom is something else. I think we'll figure that out later. Okay. So I messed up these. Dang it. Can I move? Can I move them? I don't think I can. Okay, let's make more chip chips. More chip chips. I've got to say, I do enjoy the mechanism, the watering mechanism. It is nice. Very relaxing. Like, even though you do have to go get water, and even though you do have to water multiple times. Actually, I don't know if you don't have to water multiple times. It was just me being silly. Oh, for these you do though. For these you do have to water multiple times. It's something that is nice because it's like everything else is simplified, so it's not like it's really taking too much out of you to just. Okay, I'm still messing this up, y'all. What is it this? Shoot, I keep messing it up by doing. Okay, I'm just gonna make the most out of these. And I also like that it's not actually like grind, there's customers and stuff. It's just like, all right, chill out, get your stuff in, do the stuff you want to do. Let me get my chip. Okay. I'm confused. I don't know why sometimes you have to water it multiple times and sometimes you don't. But let's go harvest. And then I'm doing this somewhere else. I need this to fruit. Okay, there, and there. Yeah! Fruit, please. Yay! We got a new fruit. Oh, someone's coming to talk to me. Hi. Oh, it's a knight. Am I going to have a complex about him because he's a fighter? He's going off and doing fighting things, and I'm not. We'll see. Hi, bud. Wait, I'm coming. Wowie McZowie! This looks exactly like a tea shop in the middle of the woods. No way! No freaking way! Is that really what it is? A magical tea shop? Oh my god, you sound like you're gonna be a whole lot. A whole lot of fun, right? Isn't that what you were gonna say? See, this is what I was referring. Because not only am I a real knight, I'm also a really fun knight. Gerald the knight at your liege. A fair day upon you and also upon me, who is an actual knight. Yeah, somehow I'm not buying that you're a real knight. You're not? But I have all this knight stuff. What made you think I'm not a real knight? It's just you're everything. Sorry, I guess. I can do my best to improve on everything. Hey, come to think of it, Timothy is also constantly asking me to improve on everything. Timothy? My son. And he's just the best darn son in the world. Here, I've got a photo of him. Look at this. I took him to the International World of Cheese Museum. He adored it. Did you know cheese isn't a plant? Wild, right? For Timothy's birthday, I made him a series of sweaters with my face on them. It's so that if he ever forgets me, he can just look down at his torso and there I am. Why would he forget you? Oh, he's always going on about wanting to purge me from his memory. You know how kids are. I don't. Of course, well, as a father, let me tell you, it's very normal for a son to wear a sweater of his father's face. Let's see another Timothy photo. This is us at 3 a.m. This is us at 4 a.m. This is us at 4:15 a.m. This is us at 4:22 a.m. I get it, Gerald. You enjoy waking Timothy up in the middle of the night. What? No, oh my gosh. Yeah, I guess you're right. I'm seeing the pattern now. That's enough Timothy, I think. Yes, of course, we should save some of them for later. I don't get the impression that Timothy likes you very much. What? Of course he likes me. I mean, yeah, I may be the world's single biggest dork bot and so lame, just so unbelievably lame. And oh God, Dad, stop taking photos, Dad, please. People are staring at us, Dad. I want to die right now. But other than that, he adores me, I think. Sure, whatever. Would you like a cup of tea? That's what we do here, I guess. Is drinking tea something that a real knight would do? Yes, but that's common traits amongst knights. Then I will absolutely drink tea as part of my grand adventure. Is there any particular flavor you prefer? Well, to be honest, I'm pretty tired from all this walking. Do you have anything that would wake me up, give me a big old shot of energy? I'll go take a look and see if that's a thing. Okay, your field guide now contains a section called requests. Anything a character has asked you for will be recorded here. Open the field guide with Y. Your field guide also contains information about different fruits and the various effects they have when consumed. Okay, so requests. Something to wake him up. Ages you by 1 minute. High in caffeine is Azzy fruit. Aw. Okay, wait. We got that. Reminds you of those who have wronged you. Makes you nostalgic for something you never actually experienced. Okay, I think we have the Azzy fruit. It's this one, right? Yeah, nice. Okay, so we got an Azzy fruit. Hello, miss. I realized I forgot to be telling you about one aspect of gardening. I explained already that you can make plant hybrids, yes? But Boro neglected to mention that you can also be combining different seeds when making patterns. As long as the outer plants are all the same, the two simple plants will be combining together. Here's an example of a pattern that will not produce anything because the outer ring contains two different plants. If you wish to unearth all of the fruits our clearing offers, this information will surely be useful. All right, that's it for the Boro informational hour. All done. Okay, interesting. So we can do, hold on. So we could do this. Wait a second. This is so fun. This is so exciting. Look at, I could do this. And what will that make? What will that make? What will that make? Oh, look at it! It's beautiful. What is it? Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. It's just gorgeous. Hold on. A Riedel beet? Okay, well now I obviously have to do the opposite. I've got too many plants. I've just got so many. Okay, hold on. Blue seeds, pink seeds. Blue seeds, pink seeds. I want to do the same, but I want to do pink seeds on the outside. You know what I mean? Wait, is that wrong? Oh, I think I did it wrong. Wait, I already forget. How do I do it? I'm confused. How did I already get confused? Okay, hold on. One, okay. 2 on top. It's 2 on top. It's 2. There we go. Okay. I'm clicking everything but what I need to click. Okay. There we go. Yay, let's see what this makes. Whoa. Okay. What do we get? What do we get? Oh, my pocket's full. Okay. I don't know what to do when my pocket's full. Can I just put it there? I can. Okay. Amazing. Oh, I'm gonna pick it up. Okay. Let's go make a tea with Azzy fruit. Oh, hey. Hey, Boro. You know how a bunch of the plants outside seem to glow? Well, I was watering a plant and then suddenly it stopped glowing. It won't produce any new fruit or seeds. Aha, Miss Alta, you have depleted the plant of its resources. How industrious of you. All plants are having a finite number of items which they can produce. Yes, it's true. Once you have been watering them for a certain number of times, poof, no new seeds or fruits. The glowing you mentioned is actually pollen. No more fruits, hence no more pollen. It is like retirement for plants. You can imagine them playing golf and attending bingo nights if you wish. They may not be producing resources for us, but they can still be delightful pieces of decoration. Of course, you are always welcome to be making more new plants if you are needing new resources, yes? More new plant children to slowly shuffle along the mortal thread toward plant golf. I will let the new plants live long, happy lives. That is good of you, miss. No need to make plant golf happen before it's absolutely necessary. That's so funny. The dialogue is so cute. Whoever did the writing, big props to you. Okay, let's wait. I think there's still tea left. Hold on. There is. So how many cups does each one make then? Seems like 3. I gotta put this down. I gotta put down the Azzy fruit. Okay, let's go sit. Let's go sit somewhere, have this tea while our friend is still waiting for us. Still waiting. It seems like there's no time limit on this, on the activities, on the quests. So I'm just gonna chill out mid customer request. I'm gonna chill out, drink my tea. Oh, look at that. I love that. It does like a little cutscene.
has wronged me.
Oh.
I mean, it's weird because obviously I've fought all of these rivals. People who have tried to tear me down in all sorts of ways. And I do resent a lot of them. But bizarrely, my most vivid memory of being wronged was when I was 14 years old. My father came home from work and he sat us down and told us that his job didn't exist anymore. We were going to move homes again. I was going to say goodbye to everything again. And it's like, he lost his job. That's what I remember.
Oh,
that he was
that's
weak.
sad.
Why should I have to change my whole life around because he was too weak to hold on to something?
Aww.
That's how I felt at the time. Then
He didn't give anybody grace.
years later, I learned it actually hadn't been his fault at all.
Yeah.
It was something totally outside of his control. So in theory, I should have been able to forgive him and move on, right? But I just... I don't know. For some reason, I couldn't. It was like the anger had dug trenches in my chest. There was nothing I could do.
To be a
There was
pattern.
no amount of rational explanation that would get it to budge. I still feel that anger. Even now. I don't understand why.
Because things were out of your control. But acknowledging it is important. Okay. Different flavors of tea will evoke different thoughts from Alta when she sits down to drink. Oh. Interesting. Okay. So that was the one that was like, it makes you think of people that have wronged you. Very interesting. Very interesting. Okay, I'm going to... Hi, bud. I think there's like one more cup left. So I'm going to see if I can give it to somebody. Oh, there was like not enough. Here, will you take my half cup? Where is he? Where's? There he is. Will you take a half cup, friend? Yeah, I have. Wonderful. Miss Alta, you brought me a chip chip tea. Chip chip tea is making a person think of their enemies, yes? How very dramatic. Boro's not too proud to admit he has enemies. Can you imagine me? But, well, I suppose there are being some painful memories. A person who was once a friend but no more. You see, he and I had known each other for quite a long time and, oh goodness. Miss, I'm actually getting the feeling that I would rather not talk about it. My apologies. You can imagine how rare it is being for Boro to not want to talk about a thing. Yes, feeling much better not talking about it, I think. Still, it is quite a fascinating drink. There are some who enjoy the feeling of wrongfulness, in fact. But not me. Not quite my cup of tea, if you will. Sorry, bud, I didn't know. I won't bring it again. I was just trying to get rid of it, to be honest. No trinkets in that one. What is this? Can I get this from you or no? Okay. Oh, I can. Oh, I can. That's so cute. What did you bring me? What's the package about? Boro, I found a package lying around. What should I do with it? Oh, you must have found a lost parcel. Yes, that is happening from time to time. It seems that when a person loses an item here in the forest finds a way to return it to them. And apparently, that way is by dropping it off here in the clearing for us to put in the mail. You can take the package over to our mailbox and drop it inside. That will ensure that it is returned to its rightful owner. Does that make sense? You're telling me the forest placed this package here? Oh, the forest is moving things around all the time. This is quite common. Who can say why or how it happens? These woods simply have a mind of their own. For example, Boro has been looking for his favorite pair of boots for a week now. Did I simply misplace them? No, surely not. It was definitely the forest moving them around. At any rate, if you do see any packages lying around, you are welcome to mail them back to their owner. Okay, that's interesting. I wonder why. Just like a little tasky task to do? Okay, it's kind of fun. Kind of satisfying. Is this another cup? Oops. It's another cup. Oh, I love finding the cups. That's fun. Wait, I want more. Yeah, get out of there. Oh. Okay, what am I looking for right now? Oh, tea leaves. I gotta get tea leaves, y'all. Where was that patch? You guys, I don't know where the other tea things are. He said that there's like a bunch everywhere. I don't know. Let's get... Let's just make some new tea. And figure out later, I don't know. Okay, we got a tea ball. We've got an Azzy fruit. Oh, I did not. Oh my god, you guys. No, I didn't heat the tea. It's gonna be cold. There's no way to get it back up, is there? How do I get another tea ball? Oh, are these them? Yeah! Okay, I found them. They feel much more sparse than it seemed. There we go. Okay. We've got our tea. He's being very patient over here. Okay. I'm going to use this one for him because I feel bad and it's a cute cup. But let's dump this out. Such a shame. Such a shame. Don't leave. Don't leave. What? Say, Boro has noticed something very interesting happening to our tea machine. Have you seen the flowers that are sprouting on the tea machine tree? Miss, it is no accident. This is because of the spare tea that goes unused whenever you make a new batch. You see, whenever tea gets poured down the drain, it is in fact being poured directly onto the tree itself. Yes, your old and unused tea is actually hydrating the tree. How convenient. The more drinks you pour, the more flowers will be appearing on the tree. So please do not fret if some of the tea you make goes unused. All of it will find its purpose in the end. That's really nice because I was feeling bad about that. So I like that they wrote something in to make that not be a waste. Okay, I will say, ooh, this is definitely one where like, if you do get motion sickness, it's not bad, but it is there. Like it's not, I feel like I'm not supposed to do that, whatever I'm doing there. Another package. Like it's not like the worst. It's just like, ooh, a little bit. Ooh, just a little, you know. There you go. Okay. Now let's sweep. Another cup. Yay. Okay, we've got a tea ball. I'm coming. Sorry. Wait. I'm stressing like the point of this game is not to stress. Like that's the whole point of the game is to not stress out. Okay, so just a little bit since it's just for him, and then we keep it hot. How do we know when it's done? Oh, there we go. Yay! And then we bring it over here. And then from here, we put in the tea ball and the azzy fruit. And then we kick it over here. Okay, and then I'm gonna give him the fun cup. Yay! It does always do that, I think. So, at first I was like, oh my god, I did too much. Okay, where is he? There he is! Here you go, bud! Whew. Here you are. Wait a minute. I feel so alert! I'm out of my mind with energy! Heck yeah, this is peak Gerald right here. This is my best self. Can you believe that people are always telling me to chill out and for crying out loud, please stop? Well, those people can take a hike because I'm the one with the energy tea now. This is literally the best cup of tea that anyone has ever made. Thank you! By the way, can I ask about whatever's happening to your leg? Oh, the purple smoke. It's bizarre, isn't it? I was wandering in these woods and all that happened is I tripped and scraped my leg. Well, technically, I scraped it on a glowing purple sword. And the sword was held by an old witch muttering to herself. Oh, funny story, lunged at me from the shadows and screamed, "You shall bear the mark, you shall become the shade." Its prisoner, its companion, its smoldering ash left for the fires of decay. Breathe its fumes and become the pain of becoming. I'm paraphrasing, but that's basically it. Gerald, I think a witch has cursed you. Oh, sure. Obviously that occurred to me, but don't worry, I'm fine. Your leg is literally smoking. Yeah, but to heal myself, I did like 100 sit-ups after all this happened. So, you know, I'm pretty sure I'm in peak physical condition right now. That's not how you heal a curse. Hey, who's the knight here? I don't think you. Look, I understand this kind of thing is probably really new for you. If it's really concerning to you, I'll do another 50 sit-ups after I finish this tea, okay? See, I'll be fine. If you say so. Glad you agree. After all, I'm a real knight. And if there's one thing these knights are known for, it's physical health and well-being. Okay, time to reflect on the taste of this tea like a knight. Gerald. Oh, Gerald. Gerald is cute. Thank you, Gerald. I will clean that up for you. I'm gonna miss Gerald. What? Oh my god. Aww. We got an item. We got a little, oh, it's kind of creepy. We got a little item for returning the mail. Aww. That's fun. I'm gonna put these on the tables out here. Maybe not the doll. The doll's kind of scary. Okay, y'all. I'm gonna save there. And let's chat about this game. Oh my goodness. For one, okay, I could keep playing that game for hours and hours and hours. Like I was locked in, I was invested in the characters. I liked the gameplay mechanics. I liked the slowness of it. I could play that game for hours and hours and hours and will. And I'll probably hop off here and play it on my ally because love that thing. It's so great. Apart from the storyline, which I already talked about how much I love the storyline. I love the relatability of it. I love how apropos it is right now for a lot of people. I love that the overall message is like, slow down, take stock, cast off the things that you think are important, reevaluate what that is, get rid of the negative self-talk, focus on slowing down, focus on the little things, focus on just sitting down and having a cup of tea, focus on reflection. I just love that. And I also love the idea of like having an activity that does center you and does take your mind off of real life. Like the reality is so many people have this goal or this necessity that like you're constantly chasing after day, whether it's work, whether it's school, whatever it is. And you can't really just like escape that forever. You can't just like there you can in some ways. Like there are some ways you can, but like for most people, you can't just go work at a tea shop and chill out and not have to worry about anything. Like there are responsibilities. And so I do like that this game is still sharing the concept of like, but you can have something. You can have something that you go to for 5 minutes, 10 minutes, 30 minutes, an hour a day. And it helps you wind down. It helps you recenter. It helps you reflect on your day. Like it doesn't have to be all or nothing. It doesn't have to be all work, no rest. It's not just saying it doesn't have to be. It's saying it must. Like it can't just be all work and no play. It can't just be all work and no rest because you will burn out. You will not be able to pick up your sword. You will fall in the forest. Like there is a breaking point for everybody. So I really like the messaging. I think it's really thoughtful. I think it's really good for current day. I think it, like I said, it would have broken me at a certain stage in my life. It would have absolutely broken me and really held a mirror up to my self-sabotagey behaviors and my self-destructive behaviors of overworking myself. Luckily, that was something I learned along the way and unlearned along the way slowly. This, at a certain point in my life, would have definitely expedited that process. And so it's beautiful to have something like this for people that still really need to hear that message and like get started on that journey. I love that. Graphics wise, I think there's like a little bit of skipping in the graphics and stuff, but I think it's generally just like beautiful and it's pretty simple. Like it's not doing too much in terms of like, doesn't seem very intensive to the computer or anything. Like I have my stats up and stuff and it's not taking too much space up and stuff, but it's still beautiful. Like they still accomplish so much beauty in it while keeping the graphics, you know, like I feel like they maybe could have been a little tiny bit better, but like that's such a small thing in the general grand scheme of things. I love the writing. I love the characters. I love that they make you care about the characters so early on. Like you're so invested in the characters so that it's not just a simple management game. Like you are invested in how Alta starts to manage and how Alta is caring for herself. Like those little moments of just like sweeping up and making tea and harvesting and watering, like in a normal game where you're like, okay, this is just like monotonous menial tasks and I just am like doing this to do it. In this game, you're like, I'm caring for Alta right now. Alta needs this. I am watering this plant and that's all I'm doing and I'm solely focused on that and I'm letting Alta just like live in the moment and just be here. And in turn, that's making you do the same, which is a beautiful thing that this game is doing. I think it's really unique and it's really beautiful. I love it. I'm trying to think about what else. I'm trying to think if there's anything I didn't like so far. No. And I can see that there's like a lot more at your own pace that you do. Like you can kind of build up. I'm curious what the mushrooms are and like what role that plays. I like that you can just like experiment with the plants. I like that the customers aren't in a rush. That sometimes like I've always kind of wanted a management game where it's like just chill out. It's not realistic, but it's cool, which I feel like is what makes Wanderstop as a shop in the game interesting and like is it even a real place because everybody's just kind of coming to like chill out. Lots to unpack in this game, but so beautiful, so interesting, so thought-provoking, so important, and yeah, like very unique. I like it a lot. I would love to hear your guys' thoughts. I would love to hear if this is like kind of A to B game for you where you finish the story and you kind of feel like it ends there, or if there's like more for you to explore in the game once you get through the main story. Curious what you think. I love it. I loved it. I mean, I could easily see this being on my favorites for 2025. So I'm really glad that we kind of are starting off the first half of the year with this game because beautiful. What a beautiful game. And I can't wait to get through it. So that's Wanderstop, y'all. Very pleasantly surprised on that. And I think expectations were exceeded. Even though I had slightly higher expectations from the positive reception of it, I think it even exceeded those. So I loved it. Totally think it's worth it. Totally think it's worth trying, especially if this is a message you need to internalize and hear right now at this stage in your life. So that's that. I love you guys. I'll see you next time. Stay cozy. Bye.